Do you know the song Go Hard or Go Home? Well, this is going to be my song this year because I am intending to go hard on this year 2024, and I would like for you to do the same as well. Welcome back to Let's Return with Esther. Well, this channel is for you, right? My goal and my purpose is to see you winning at this thing called life. But before we dive right into this topic today, I have a couple of questions that I would like to ask you. Well, the first question is, what is that thing that is guaranteed to significantly improve your life? What is the thing that you actually crave for? What is it? What is your innermost need or your innermost desire? Well, some people will say health, very important. Other people might say money. I let you fill in the dot. I say community. How am I going to define community? Community for me, it's a group of people that are joined together and that share the same mission, right? Let me take you back a little bit to the beginning and reading in Genesis chapter 2. Well, God created the heaven and earth, and it gives the account of the creation of the first man, which is Adam. So Adam is living in great conditions, right? He is in the presence of God himself. He has fellowship with God. He has a lot of animals, bears, crocodiles, you name it. He is in the presence of all the animals. In fact, he has been given the assignment to even name these animals. So he's busy. He is away from lack. He is away from disease and sickness. He's living in perfect conditions, but yet Adam still felt alone, so that God had to bring him Eve. And when he saw Eve, he said, okay, that's the person I was looking for. With this person, I see myself doing something. I see myself achieving some goals. I want to be with this person. And for me, I just think that it's a perfect example of how important community is. I don't know about you, and I don't know if you are involved in a community, but I'm doing today's video to really encourage you, in case that you are not part of a good community, to please do everything in your power to join a good community. Well, for a good community, because really I'm stressing on that word good, because there are communities that can either lift you up, but then there are also communities that can destroy you, right? So make sure that you are in the right community that is going to lift you up. When it comes to, for my personal story, I did embark on this journey of being in a community some time ago. And I remember I was in a church, my current church actually, and then after the service, the pastor actually was moving prophetically. So pretty much he was giving words that he received directly from God, right? So, and at the time I was doing, I don't know why, I was doing everything in my power to not really be in a community of Cameroonians that are Christians, because I gave my life to Christ when I was in the UK. So I didn't have a culture attached to my faith, and I did not want to have culture attached to faith, because there are some of the things of the cultures that I just didn't want to have to do with faith. So when I came to Germany, I did everything in my power to run away from Cameroonian-based Christian fellowship. So until this pastor, he gave me a word, and he said, well, God is calling you to return back to these people, and he has a great blessing for you in that community. So that really started pretty much my journey, for me to be in a community. And when I look at it in hindsight, I realized that I was just scared. The reason why I didn't want to be part of a community is because I was scared. I didn't want people to change my opinions. I didn't want people to change my values. I didn't want people to also challenge me. you know, because when you have a way of doing things, you have a way of thinking, sometimes you are not very open to other people's views. And I think unfortunately today's world, we are moving too much in that direction, that we're no longer tolerating other people's opinions. And unfortunately, I was one of these people. And now I am in that journey. I'm in the journey of being in a community, and I can tell you that this is the best decision ever that I've ever made in my life. Well, what I identify as a good community, for me, you first have to share the same mission. You need to share the same goal and the same purpose, right? What is your mission? What is it that you're trying to do on this earth? What is it that you're called to, right? So for me, I'm part of several communities, but they are all faith-based communities. Well, we have an eternal assignment, isn't it, to make all disciples, right? We want to lift up the name of Jesus. And this is the thing that we want to do. So I know that I have a shared goal, and this gives me a sense of identity. So another thing that makes a good community is that the element of togetherness and the element of unity, because to me a community can never thrive if there is no unity. If you look at the world, I always say that the enemy tries everything in his power to get people not living in peace. You know, you see families that are just broken, families that are distraught, families that are not talking to each other. I think it's one of the saddest things. And unfortunately, you also see this pattern in the church, or you see this pattern everywhere, pretty much. The enemy always trying to incite people not to live together, not to have a sense of unity. But in order for us to do something valuable, and something that is long-lasting, we need to be working together. We need to be together to achieve whatever goal and whatever thing that we set our mind to achieve. So whatever makes a great community is also unity. You have to be together. And another thing also is, there's several reasons, right? There's a lot of reasons. I'm not going to cover them all on this in this video, but I'm just trying to give you some nuggets to help you also identify maybe a good community for you, in case you are not part of a community this year. And the other thing for me that is also very important is this the element of help, you know. So if we go back a little bit to the Adam and Eve story, is that when Adam knew that Eve was going to be a helper, you know, she was going to help him. So if you are in a community and you don't have that sense of you being helped, then that might not be the right community for you. And it goes both ways, right? You being helped, your needs being met, and equally you meeting the needs of others. It is about helping. It is about serving. So my question to you today, are you part of a community? I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear about your experiences being part of a community. And if you're not part of a community, let me know as well, because then I will give you some tips for you to know how to embark on this journey and be part of a community. Because trust me, this is one of the best decisions of your life. It's going to be the best decision of your life, because it's going to help you grow. It's going to help you mature. You're going to be surrounded by people. You're going to be in an environment that is challenging. And for you to achieve a better version of yourself, you need to be challenged. You cannot be a better version of yourself if you are in your comfort zone, and community definitely takes you out of your comfort zone. So I am encouraging you today, be part of a great community and go out and be a great person, because this world needs you. So subscribe, join me on this journey. Let us return to a better version of ourselves. So let us go and return to being in a community. Thank you very much for watching this video, and until next time, take care.